Hello, I saw a post from the good Mr. Soberers, and he was asking for people to do videos. Now, I wanted to just share my story so that other people can maybe take some inspiration from it, or see how I messed up, or how I put things right, hopefully, and speak up themselves and get help if they need to. So I actually bastardised, real word, a song for my Soberversary, which was a couple of weeks ago, but I've not really learnt it. This thing here, I can't really play it, but I can play it enough to entertain myself. So, I mean, before I start, I should say that, booze was normalised for me, and it was normalised by older brothers, my parents, and I guess at that time it was what it was. And I never used to, to drink just for drinking. I used to drink to get pissed, and I think that's where a lot of it starts. Even if I didn't admit it then, I do now. I used to drink to get pissed, and that was it. There was nothing else to do about it. So, anyway, without further ado, let me just give you a little tinkle of this. I was a binge drinker for many a year. I spent lots of money on wine and on beer, but now I'm teetotal with gold in great store, and I never will be a binge drinker no more. And it's no more boozing, no more boozing, no more. I won't be a binge drinker, no, never, no more. I'm stopping next. I'm not sure I can get right through it, but hey, never mind. But for me, I used to go on benders. I was a binge drinker. I wouldn't say, depending on a scale. If you've not seen my scale, have a look at it. But with my job, I used to go away and I would go on sessions, and it got to where I would be planning my trips around hotels and airports, and just so I could go and, live a different life and drink. And it got to the point where I was planning where I was going around the nights out and things like that. So I was definitely burning the candle at both ends. And sad to say, at the time my family did suffer, and my marriage nearly suffered, and that was the biggest thing that the biggest thing that really upsets me is not the fact that what I've done to myself, because I could deal with that. It's the guilt of hurting other people emotionally, and I'm over it now. But it did take a long time, and needless to say, with that job, I did end up changing the jobs and changing over really. But it even though I did that, the drinking, because of the guilt and the anxiety, it got worse over a 4-year period, and it was terrible. But like I say, you got through it, and I had one particular session where I knew that was it. And on that note, I'll give you another quick verse. Actually, I'm looking down here because my words are there. After one many a session, I knew I was spent. It started to consume me with guilt and repent. So the demon I banished, get out of my life. You're no friend of mine, you're just trouble and strife. And it's no more binging, no more binging, no more will I be a binge drinker, no, never, no more. So I started a journey, and it started with counsellors, 4 years of ups and downs, local help centres, which was no good. Bearing in mind I was holding down a job, so I was functioning, I was okay. I wouldn't class myself as an alcoholic, 'cause I was a binge drinker. When I started, I didn't stop. But eventually I got in touch with a lady who helped me more emotionally with the loss of my mum and things like that, which I'd not really got over, and the guilt of working away constantly and neglecting my family. And she really helped me with NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming. So it's training your brain to think differently. So you've got to think that, you know, the demon that alcohol is, and change your thoughts on it totally. And that's what I've done. Not to say that it don't bother me still, because it does sometimes. I also tried AA, that wasn't for me. I even travelled to Denmark to meet a sponsor. But it just wasn't for me. But I'll be forever grateful for some of the things that they actually taught me, without question. And that is also to look emotionally within to find out what's going on inside. So yeah. After 6 months on Instagram, I started a website called theunioflife.com, where it's the uni of everyday life, and I write on there. I find that writing really, really helps me just to get thoughts out and things like that. So, I mean, I would definitely recommend that to anyone. That's nothing, don't do that. I'll go back to where I started. I started the journey with fear and with fright. They said it's not easy, but the future is bright. True, there's ups, there are downs, and the odd shedding tear. But it all is well worth it, now I've done a year. Woo-hoo-hoo! Sorry, I got carried away. Guess what they're in tomorrow? And there's here we go, no more binging. No more binging, no more. I won't be a binge drinker, no, never, no more. Carry on now. So if you are struggling, just listen to me. It's the best thing you'll do for your family. I'll offer support where I can, and to be blunt, train your brain to dismiss him, cause the demon's a guy, he's not very nice. And it's no more binging. No more binging, no more. We won't be those binge drinkers, no, never, no more. And it's no more boozing. No more boozing, no more. You will not regret it. You'll be a non-drinker forevermore. Happy days. Stay sober, people. And I hope you don't mind me G's and me C's and me D's, me E's and me A's and me D7s, because that's all I can play. Cheers. Take care.